Hey, 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 hey. Hey, 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 hey. I'm not sure what I got going on right now, but we'll see if this is working. My intro sounds like it's still playing. We'll see if this is working. My intro sounds like it's still playing. We'll see if this is working. My intro right now, but we'll see if this is working. Okay. I've got so many audio sources going here at once. Okay. What's up? What do we got? Hey, who's here? The Unknown Gamer. Greetings and salutations. Hello. Yeah, I know who that is. Jack. Lambeth. Lambeth. Yes. Hello. Yes. I think I've seen you a couple other places here recently, so good to see you. And yeah, I did see your name pop up as a subscriber. Off-Grid Arcade, Gamers Effects, Retro Arcade, Music Man, Gamer Effects, Off-Grid Arcade. Let's see, who do we got? Hello, and hello. Okay, here we go. Hey, the topic for tonight. Oh, I've got chat brought up in I got chat brought up in 3 different places. Well, I can eliminate one of them. Okay, I've had a lot of questions. Not a lot of questions, but enough to worthy putting out the word. Because, and I don't know if those subscribers are watching right now, but I'll leave this video up because I'm going to talk a little bit about Pinball FX. Pinball FX. I wanted to say 2, 3, 4. No, it's just Pinball FX by Zen Studios. I'm in the process of trying to reach out and get as much information as I can. And in doing so, I said in one of my videos that I wouldn't buy any tables. But I did. Because the only way I can tell you about them is to buy them. Now, the question that was asked of me was, what do I think of the, they wanted to, I was talking about the pricing and this and that, which is all irrelevant, really. If you want them, you'll buy them. I don't like the pricing and the confusion. But I will say this. I think the thing is somebody asked me, are the physics that much better to go from FX3 to the new FX? Is the physics or the games much better? Well, I can't honestly answer that because it's new. And I'm not sure if and I'll show you here in a minute, they don't have cabinet mode. I'm not sure if everything like I've noticed a few little glitches, and now some of the glitches were my fault. One thing I got to tell you is lesson learned. When I play Visual Pinball X on my PC here, on my cabinets, I have to have Joy to Key enabled. Well, when I'm playing in here on this, and I'm using my Xbox controller, you don't want to have Joy to Key enabled because it seems this software recognizes this without Joy to Key. So if you have this and Joy to Key running, it messes it up. So lesson learned, number 1 there. Next thing I want to talk about is so first it's hard to compare one to the other, but let's admit Pinball FX3 is great. It's got great graphics, great physics. So my question, I'm going to say, who do we got? Do we get some others in here? Gamer Effects. Retro Man Randy Savage across the pond. Hello. Glad to say hi. Okay, I don't want to lose my train of thought here. So FX3 had great physics. Is FX going to be better? Well, again, I don't know because I think that, and I'll show you when we get into some of this, some of the things that don't look like they're quite done yet. So, but my big question to you is I don't know why you would buy a table like right now up on my screen, which I'll show you here in a minute, is Wild West Rampage and a lot of them that I have on FX3. Why would they're great physics, great graphics, great music, great sound. Why would I buy them again here on this platform? Unless And this is the day and age that we live in, folks, unless you're afraid this will go away. And that's why, like when I buy games for my Switch, you can download them. Some you have to. They're not available. But I always buy that physical cartridge when I can. And that's the problem with these Zen FX games, is they're all online. They're all through an online service. So I guess what I'm saying is as long as you can get Steam, as long as those tables are still on Steam, as long as you can, if you have them already, why buy them on the new platform? Because I don't see how they could get much better than that. And if they do, are they that much better for the naked eye? I mean, come on, I don't know. I'm old. I don't know if you remember when the stereo LPs. Well, then they came out with quadraphonic stereos and LPs, and then that went away because it just, how good can the ear hear? How good can the eye see? I don't know, but I'm just saying that I don't know. Now, if you want the new tables, this is the only platform you're going to be able to buy them on for the PC is through Epic, and I can see getting them. Again, I don't like the pricing structure, but that's another story. So the question is, are these physics better, make it worthy to buy them? In my opinion, a 65-year-old man whose eyesight isn't as good as it used to be in his, watch Old Poe. Go to Poe Style and watch Old Poe. It's a story for later, but long story short, I can't tell you whether the physics is better on this or not. To me, it looks the same. But I did buy some new tables because I did like these tables. And let me show you what we got. And let's see, if FX looks and plays worse than FX3 on my laptop due to the requirements to run it smoothly. Very good point, Off Grid Arcade. This one thing I do notice, and I have heard from people, this system does require you to have a better, and I don't know if you could address this in the chat for us, Off Grid, but is it your graphics card? Because I'm kind of stupid when it comes to stuff. I just went to the computer store and I said, I want something that'll run these games. The guy threw it at me. So, yeah, Poe. Is Poe in here? Maybe not Poe, but maybe Old Poe would show up. I don't know. If you haven't watched Mr. Poe Style, go see Mr. Poe Style and go look at Old Poe. It's some of the funniest stuff you've ever seen. And you guys know me. I'm going to step on this topic of pinball because that's what I'm asked about a lot. But I don't take myself too seriously. I mean, take it for what it's worth, folks. Somebody once said to me, if you want to be an influencer, I don't want to influence anybody to do anything. I'm not trying to influence anybody. I'm trying to tell you what I think. Okay, so with that being said, let's get my mouse back over here because I didn't set up. Let me see if I can do this here. Okay, there is my screen. Now, no cabinet mode. However, I have been able to get it to go vertical, and I did make mention of that and had a viewer tell me how to do this. And the first thing, okay, this is going to be hard to put on my cabinet because in your cabinet with Steam, you leave your screens set up just the way they're supposed to be. They're all set up in horizontal, or what you'd call landscape mode. Your back glass, your playfield. And then you rotate the screen. And if you're a Switch owner, it does the same thing. You rotate your screen to fit. Now here, to run these in portrait mode, which then you could put on your cabinet, and I'm sure you could hook up through your USB encoder some joy to key to make your shift, do your right shift, do your flipper, and left shift, do your left flipper, and all the stuff that you need to control it. You could do it. You wouldn't have a back glass, but you could play it. And I'm doing this in my office where I test things before I put them on there. And I've got my screen turned to portrait mode. And that's how I'm playing. And it's working. It's working, but you have to tell the screen to go to portrait mode. So if I put it on my cabinet and I play these games, then I have to shut everything down and then go back and turn it till it go back to landscape mode to play my VPX tables and stuff. So, with that being said, the reason I only bought 3 of the new ones that I could tell with these points, and now I got points left over, which I don't know what I'm going to do with. I'm going to find out if I can gift points. If I can gift points, I'll gift somebody a point, because there's nothing else I want here. I've got everything else, as best I know. Unless somebody can tell me something that's new. I bought G.Parkers, Pinball Noir, and Curse of the Mummy. To the best of my knowledge, that's the new stuff I've got. Okay, I don't see any questions directed toward me just yet, so I'll just, it looks like everybody's having a good time chatting in there, which is great. That's what I like. I love the chat. Have a good time, chat away, man. But let's take a look at G.Parkers. And, you know, there's this little room now. There's little decorations you can buy. See, they gave you this one in that poster. You can decorate your room. You can buy stuff to decorate the stupid room with. I mean, I don't know. Sorry, don't mean to be negative. Off-Grid Arcade says he always runs his cabinet in portrait mode. See, now you're not running Pinball Popper or Pinball Emporium. If you do that, they switch them for you. So you have to turn your screen to when you set those up. So you said before you'd been interested in those. Maybe you wouldn't be, but you have to set your screens up to horizontal or landscape mode. Oh, I know, it drives you crazy because if you're trying to set up your OBS on there when you're doing, you got to turn your head sideways when you're trying to run your mouse. That drives me up the wall. I'm agreeing with you totally. Okay, here it is. What did I pick? Did I pick Pinball? No. Shoot, I always forgot. Well, that's one nice thing. Okay, we're going to go to Pinball Noir because this is where I'm going to show you I can't answer some questions. We'll do Pinball Noir first. Now, check this game out.
I was thinking that I was out of work again when she stepped into my office.
You're right, I'm there for the game, not for the decorations. Look, it's a stupid room. Okay, now, watch this. This is what I'm talking about. Look at the end of that table.
The chances are slim, but
it's not finished.
Never zero.
Look at that. Now, I don't know if they intentionally did that to give it that kind of look, but you're asking me how do the graphics look, how do the physics look. So, and we'll look at another game when you see it, that the end of the pinball table's missing where the plunger is.
Don't be so shy. Shoot.
Now, you can still change your views. I always like 1 or 1W. And you can use your controller. A launches. Your triggers are your flippers. Pinball Noir. And I do think this is a cool game. A cool table.
All one locked. Only one.
Oh yeah, it would be cool with, oh, I got them all locked. It would be cool with VR, there's no doubt, but I think it's crazy for this. Okay, I see you guys are talking amongst yourself. That's good. Have a good time, and let me play some Pinball Noir. And yes, I said I wouldn't buy any, but you know what? But I really didn't pay for these. I bought tickets and then used the tickets to pay for these. It's the dumbest. Can I say it? It's late night TV. It's the dumbest shit I've ever seen in my life.
Only one bullet. The chances are slim, but never zero.
Oh crap!
Not so fast.
I feel like Zen Studios is turned into a carnival. Get your tickets here. 20 24 tickets for $19.95. Then you go over to the carnival booth. How many tickets? 55 tickets to play this game, to ride this ride. Oh yeah, this is cool. And retro, I believe you have got yourself a new pinball table that once you get it all set up, you will be able to play. Well, you'll be able to play FX2 until they come up with a cabinet mode. So I'm not gonna answer that. I don't know how the At Games Pinball is gonna work with Pinball FX.
Everything was hunky-dory until now.
That must be the end of the game. Oh, yeah. The clue is it says the end at the top. Okay. Okay, now, if this is something that's interesting. I couldn't do this before. I mean, it let me do this before. But it wouldn't let me go into the leaderboards. Let's see, we're at 534,004. And that G.Parkers Arcade, I think that's third locally. So I hit OK. Now, oh, now it's starting to show up. It didn't show me that when I was playing the free version, but it looks like now that I had a score when I played it before of 534,004. And Off Grid, see, Off Grid and I are friends on Epic or FX, or I don't know where we're friends at, but we're friends on here. And yeah, I got 534, and Off Grid's got me by 544,001. So, wow. Okay, I was just looking to see if Off Grid was there. Off Grid, if you're watching, little audience participation. But let's do a little audience participation. I kind of like that. How many want me to go back and play one more time? And what do I need? 10,000 more to beat Off Grid. Where's your money? 1 if you want me to go back. 2 if you don't. Type in a 1 if you want me to, just type 1 in the chat if you want me to go back and try to beat him, or number 2 if you want me to move on to the next game. The audience gets to decide. Nobody's deciding. 30 seconds. Go for it. Off Grid gives me the go ahead. It says A, play again. Here we go. Okay, I'm ignoring the chat now because this is a show me the money thing right here.
A genuine knockout.
Okay, there's a look at the table. Let's load this thing up. Let's look at that unfinished table there. See, I'm assuming that they're going to fix that. Boy, the heat's on now.
Only one bullet.
Ball one locked. I hope you guys can hear the game okay, because it is I didn't really test out the game to my mic volume before I started. And this is my first time playing this stuff live.
Hi, darling.
You ought to be a movie star.
Thank you, my lovely.
Thank you, my lovely.
Hi, darling.
You ought to be a movie star.
Thank you, my lovely.
Wow. But hey, the physics are good.
Darling.
You ought to be a movie star.
Thank you, my lovely.
The sound is good. The color is good. I like it. But is it better than FX3? To me, hell no. I wouldn't rebuy the tables just to have them in this format. Especially if you do like Off Grid says, and you gotta go out and get a
The chances are slim.
upgrade your PC.
Never zip.
Because I think what I'm hearing from my brother Off Grid there is his system works fine with FX3.
Multi-ball. Hey, Seamus, catch this.
Oh, multi-ball. Holy crap. I'll tell you what, multi-ball, even on a real cabinet, it's cool, but you can't place your shots because the balls collide so much. The wife and I were playing real pinball. Well, actually, the Wi-Fi and the Unknown Gamer were playing pinball, which, by the way, Unknown Gamer is watching. And he kicked my butt seriously at pinball tonight. Needs to watch himself. You know, he's staying here with me right now. His rent might go up if he doesn't show me a little slack on my own pinball table. I'm not seeing who's in here. Oh, it's Papa Brad. Papa Brad is in the house. Hello, Papa Brad. Welcome to Sunday night FX3. I don't know, not FX3, FX. It's FX. It's just FX.
Ball one locked. Only one bullet. The kill shot.
Well, Off Grid, I'll tell you what, I hate to tell you this, but I'm glancing at my score. And I came back on here just to top you, and I'm over 1 million now, so.
Lost.
Total score 2,010,000. And I've still got a ball. Look at that unfinished table. Look at that. If for those of you who just turned in, what computer do you need? Okay, you'll have to get somebody else to answer that question, Retro. I'm sure Papa Brad can help you with that.
Gotta concentrate.
Whoa. Yes, Papa Brad, this is the new FX Pinball Nor. Yes, I think I did. The end. G.Parkers Arcade. A. My score. Okay, you and I showed up because we were so close together. But see, I don't think you'll be able to see that. I could not see this before when I was playing the free versions. I can now that I've got a paid version, unless they changed it, because I didn't try playing any paid versions tonight before I came on here. And I just bought these games just before. And again, I didn't buy the games, I'm sorry. But I wasn't giving them to them like other YouTubers. I was given the games, but I had to exchange tickets for them that I had to pay for with real money. If you can catch the grift there. I'm being a wise ass, because that pin stuff is crap. Okay, well, I moved into 166th place. Let's check the leaderboards. Okay, this is all time and all. Now, here's where I think you can do something. I tried this before, but it wouldn't show me anything. Like I said, now, I think I can click this button here. My score. Friends. Okay, off grid 544,001. And then I go back to, all. Good grief. And then weekly, see, no scores found. It hadn't been out for a week yet. I guess that's why. Oh, I guess I'd have to scroll through all of these. It looks like it's showing the top 100. But at least it does show your friends. Okay. Exit table. That's table 1. Okay, so I said I bought 3. And I see Papa Brad said UAG told me it'll work, and if my good friend UAG told you something will work, it will. Because that guy's stand up and he knows what he's talking about. And he's got, if you're referring to the At Games Pinball, that's what UAG has. Sky Pirates. Here we go. We're back in my fancy room now. I'm sorry, off grid. Let's hit play.
Welcome aboard.
Can you all hear the table? Let me know. Bart, if you're listening, just let me know, or any of you in there. Off grid, if you know, or retro, or the unknown gamer. Just let me know how the volume on the table is. I'd like for you to be able to hear the table, but it's all good. Okay, and thank you for the glad I had a great game. But I still feel bad. I hate taking down a buddy, but what the heck? All's fair in love and war, right? Let's hit start. Now see this table here.
What is that, monkey? Shall I hit that?
View 2, View 3, View 4, View 5, View 6, View 7. Manual view. View 0, View 1. I'm going to go to 1W. Now see, this doesn't have that weird end of the table thing. I don't know. Maybe that one's supposed to be that way. That's maybe part of the...
Where did you learn to aim?
Where did you learn to aim? Eh? Oh, I missed that. There's a flipper on the top left. Okay, now, there. No. Ball save. You know, Zen Studios over in Europe and somewhere. And I know when I went to get the cabinet mode for FX3 on my cabinet, they were very gracious and quick. I just requested the cabinet code and sent them the picture of my machine like they asked, and they were quick to respond. They were super nice. But I wanted to call them and just get some feedback from them on this pricing and how if they were planning on changing anything, if this is the way it's always going to be, how long, if and when. They got a 1-year agreement with Epic if it was going to be brought over to Steam and how that was going to work. And I called over there, and I forgot about the time difference, and I got a hold of the custodian, believe it or not. So I can't believe he answered the phone. So I talked to him for a little bit, but he didn't know much. So I'm working on getting some information from them, and I don't know, maybe I can feature it on my channel here in the future. So, and I know Off Grid had some. We were talking the other day, and I know he had some questions that he wanted me to ask him about it. So, I don't know, maybe he and I can get some answers and put something together for you guys. Again, I want to thank everybody that showed up tonight, Sunday night. I don't think I've mentioned everybody in the chat because I've been playing this pinball, and I don't know if some have come or gone. Oh, I was getting ready to do that because I thought I had a pause between balls, but anyway, if I don't mention your name, you know I love y'all. The ones I can see on the screen right now are Off Grid Arcade, Papa Brad, Retro Arcade Music Man, and that stunk. Okay, I got a break here. Let me see if I can scroll. Oh, you cannot scroll here. Let me go back through it. Let me go back through it here.
What is that, monkey? Shall I hit that?
Papa Brad, the Unknown Gamer, Retro Arcade Music Man, Off Grid Arcade. You could have swore I saw. You could have swore I saw some others in here. Oh, Retro Man Randy Savage. Of course, it's late. Gamers Effects. Hey, if you're still in here, thank you, thank you. Jack Lambert, Beth. No, there's no R in there. Jack Lambeth. My apologies, sir. I hope I did not offend. So, yeah, Jack. Sorry, Jack Lambeth. I hope I'm saying that right. Okay. Oh, and Feral Inferno. Last ball, ball 3.
Where did you learn to aim?
Because I do want to get to that last table, too. I'm going to... So, yeah, so those who asked me in the comments on one of the videos, not a live stream I did, but one of the videos I did that want to know, and this is kind of the answer I gave, but now that I own one, I'm going to give the answer, and that is, I don't see much difference between FX3 and FX, and I can't see rebuying tables. Again, unless you're afraid you're going to lose them, and that's why I just wish you could buy hard copies of these things. When I buy stuff for my Switch, you can buy the online version, but if I find out GameStop, Walmart, Target has a game that's on that little tiny cartridge, looks like a postage stamp, but it's still, I buy the cartridge because they even say on the Switch that you can download and re-download and games. You can delete them if you run out of room and download them. But they says there's a little disclaimer that says if they're available, if they're still in the store. If they discontinue an item, even though you bought it, you will never get it back again. And they claim, that's not me saying that, that's them. They say that right in their disclaimer.
Let's switch that, shall we?
Yeah. Oh, wait, what am I supposed to do? Oh, wait a second. Wait, oh, there. Oh, no. I'm screwing up. I'm not doing this right. Oh. Now that was a fun little game within the game. I've been sitting here shooting the bull with you guys and looking while I'm playing. And I missed that, the first half of that. That was cool. Oh, Retro, what he's talking about is you know who that is. That's the unknown gamer. I think he's sitting in the other room, and he's just, I think this is the first time he's actually watched me. Sometimes he participates in helping me with stuff, but I think this is the first time he's watched me in the adjoining room, and I think he can hear me live and hear it coming through the local. And everybody knows. If you don't know, he probably didn't realize that, but
I can't believe this.
anytime,
These beauties. You just want to fire them all the time.
yeah, never take your eyes off the ball. That's no kidding.
In all of fame. We are the lords of the sky.
Oh, that's okay. I wanted to get through this one. Okay, G.Parkers Arcade. And 2,921,000. Now let's go to the leaderboard. Now see, this is what's weird. It says friends. These people aren't my friends on here. See, that's a glitch. It's got to be a glitch. That should be under all. My score. And no scores found. So evidently, you have not done this one off-grid. And again, hello to Feral Inferno. Okay, exit table. Last one. Last one of the three I bought. Oh, and by the way, just to let you know, Rome and Monster Bash are what's going on for free right now, and they seem to be rotating them every 24 hours, and the change happens at 0 UTC. So here we are back in my little pinball parlor, which again would look good on virtual, but I don't know why I'd want to buy a bunch of crap for here. It appears that it lost your score, because I didn't see one for you. I think you said you played this one too, so let's see what happens. Hit the flashing rollover for skill shot. Let's see what view I'm in. Does this... That was bad. Okay, let me capture... I didn't... Okay, view 1W. Shit. You got like 4 billion on this one? Or are you talking about the last one when they lost your score? I bet you did have 4 billion on the one they lost your score. That's probably why they lost your scores. They didn't want to show that somebody got 4 billion on their table. This cool looking table.
We need to reach the next oasis before we run out of water.
Oh, and you know what's funny too? Is I bought Indiana Jones for FX3 through Steam for the $15 price tag, $14.99. But you know what's funny? They really love, oh, Pinball and Pinball up there. They're really proud of their ticket pricing, but you notice for Indiana Jones, you have to pay cash for it. Oh, dadgummit, right down the center. So yeah, I can't figure that out either. Make up your mind, guys. I like that crocodile. Oh, that got me some scores. Dadgummit. Ball save. Oh. Well, I'll be darned. 9 million. What was that? 9,272,000, something like that. Okay, new. Now see, your new local score is first placement. And what I'd like to know is how do I go back and find the local scores? And go to leaderboards. Now see, that says friends. But that's everybody. That says all. See, that's a glitch. There's my score, 9 million. And here's friends, no scores found. So if you played that one on there too, Bart, it did not, off-grid, it did not, it lost your score there if you'd played that one. Let's exit the table. So let's see. Let's take a look here. Here's the other games. Now I'm going to show you. Okay, I can click owned. There it shows the owned ones. That's kind of cool. I don't have to look at all the other stuff. Zen Originals and owned. Oh, let me show you. I'm trying to see how, and you know this is when you play it in this portrait mode, you are losing some of your screen up here. Special offers. See, you can buy more stuff for that room. Tickets. See, I bought 220 for $19.99, and it's real hard to see them. You got to go back to my tables. I wish it'd show how many tickets I got left. See, I don't know how to get it to show me tickets. Yeah, I don't see anything that lets it know. If you go back to my tables, I think it'll show it. Let's do this. I do like Star Wars, but I'm not gonna. This one does not have a 33% off, so I'm assuming all the 33% ones, I believe, are ones that you had on FX2. This one does not have, so let's take a look at this one. This one's going to cost you 30 tickets. This one does not have 33% off, so I bet it's a new one. Now why did it do that? It didn't bring me up to that table. Okay, see, that's going to be 60 tickets. So let's just add that to cart and view my cart. See, I don't have enough tickets left to buy that. So, see, I've got tickets left over, but I can't buy that table. Now, how do I get a... Okay, escape. So, see, I can't buy that one. Now, let's just say I was going to buy this one at 33%. Because, see, I bought a bunch of extras. So, okay, this is 60. Okay. I have to remove this one. Okay, I have 55 tickets. So, see, that's what's crazy. I bought 3 tables, but I can't buy a 4th one. but I can buy this one for 30, and that'll leave me 25 tickets. There is no way to spend 25 tickets. So if I wanted this table and the 3 that I had to buy let's go back to this. I had to buy 220 tickets because 100 would not buy those first 2 games. So I had to buy the 220 tickets. But now if I buy this 4th game, it's like a mind game. I'm gonna have. There's no change. That's my bitch. It's my biggest bitch. I had to buy. I couldn't buy $9.99 to get the 3 games. I had to buy $19.99 to get 3 games. I got tickets left over, and it's not enough to buy some games. And if I buy other games, there's too much left. So I hope I made that clear. But to me, that's the bullshit. And yes, Mandalorian would be a fun table. Yeah. So, with that being said, this is Greg G. Parker, G.Parkers' impression of Zen Studios FX Pinball on Epic. As usual, great looking tables. As usual, great physics. As usual, wonderful to play. Love the new tables. Pricing confusing. Pricing too much. And there's some stuff that needs to be fixed, and I would not rebuy stuff that I already have. Especially considering there is no cabinet mode set up yet. And this has been under development for a long time. Feral Inferno, I see you're stepping out, and have a great night. And you have a great night, my friend. And the only thing is, I'm going to stop right there because I don't want anybody from Zen saying, get Zen out your mouth and slapping me. Okay, I had to go there, right? I can't help it. Is it too soon? Let's see how I get out of this. I'm going to come back here. Let's see. Just me. Did that do that? How do I get out of this silly game? Exit game. And you know, I could sit here and complain that it's harder to manipulate, but it's just because I'm not used to it. And the only thing is, you know, if you have Pinball Emporium, the developer of that did make it where Steam's FX3 can be launched within Pinball Emporium. I don't see that happening here with this Epic stuff, so that's just another thing to think about. So, anyway. So, with that said, Feral Inferno Off-Grid Arcade, Papa Brad's Gaming, The Unknown Gamer, I'm trying to read. Off-Grid, let me see, who else do we have in here tonight? Looks like we had a pretty good showing, pretty good chat going on. I want to thank everybody. Did I miss? I mentioned Feral Inferno Off-Grid, Papa Brad, Retro Arcade Music Man, The Unknown Gamer. You know, I know there's a 45-second delay or a 20-second delay. If you want to step your head in here, you can just say, wave to everybody. He's in the next room. Retro Man Randy Savage is here. I'll give him a shout out. I don't think he's here anymore. If he is, he's up really late because I know it's, I don't know, it's 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning over there. So Looks like I got her. Oh, and Jack Lambert. Lambert. I'll learn to pronounce that right now that I'm reading it properly. Everybody, thank you for coming by. Another Sunday night. Down and dirty. Done and over with. Again, always on Sunday night at 10 p.m. Central. Houston J, man, you're coming in just as we're signing off here, buddy. I hate doing that to you, but welcome. And I'll leave it up for playback. But Houston J, usually always here. Great fella. Everybody give a shout out to Houston J there. So thanks. Oh, look who came in. It's the little unknown gamer, but he doesn't have his. You should have put the sack on your head. Here, come back here. Nobody can wave to everybody. Yeah, there he is. He's got his Tom and Jerry shirt on. And there's a lag. You will hear a lag from me live to you. It's over YouTube. It happens. It happens.
23 seconds.
He says it's 23 seconds from the time I say something to you here. So, but there's no taking it back. All right. There was the unknown gamer. Okay, thank you, Retro Arcade Music Man. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Off Grid, Feral Inferno, Papa Brad, everybody, Houston J, everybody that showed up. I've gone down the list a couple times, and I know I'm going to miss somebody and regret it, but so I'll stop right there. But have a good one. Thanks for watching. We'll see you. And in the meantime, I'm going to try to get some more answers from that janitor at Zen Studios. Earlier in the video, I mentioned that I did finally get a hold of somebody that answered late at night over there where they're at in Europe, and he was the janitor. So I'm going to try to get something going with that janitor. So have a good one, everybody. I think I got to hit end broadcast right here. Thanks, everybody. See you next time. Bye.